They're billing it as Liverpool's first big test of the Premier League season, and the biggest test of Arne Slot's hugely successful start to his reign as Liverpool's head coach. But in truth, it felt like a big game and a big test last week when Liverpool played Chelsea. It felt like a big test when they went and won at a canter at Old Trafford against Manchester United. But in reality, the perception is that Liverpool, Arsenal and Manchester City are the big three. They're the three who can challenge for the title this season. And with plenty of the stories in midweek about who would or who wouldn't make it, it's now down to get to business. Yes, much made of the speculation as to how many Arsenal players we're going to be missing for this game. It's actually Liverpool who are missing more of their players. Still the likes of Alisson and Diogo Jota absent for Liverpool for this game. There are changes for them. I think expected that Luis Diaz and Andrew Robertson would return to the starting lineup, and Curtis Jones, so good against Chelsea last week, didn't play in midweek but returns to the starting lineup today for Dominic Szoboszlai in what is maybe the first major change in Arne Slot's big team selection. Well, Arne Slot said that he expected both Bukayo Saka and Jurrien Timber to play for Arsenal today, and both do start. There are three changes from the midweek win over Shakhtar in the Champions League. William Saliba drops out, of course. He's suspended following his red card last week at Bournemouth. Gabriel Jesus and Ricardo Calafiori also drop out. He's injured as well. It means that Thomas Partey will play at right back, Ben White at centre back, and Timber, who played really well as a right back in the game at Manchester City recently, swaps over to left back. They decide not to play with Zinchenko, who's obviously a more natural replacement there. It also means that Mikel Merino will play alongside Declan Rice in midfield. Well, historically, it's one of the biggest games that football has. Two of the biggest, most successful teams that English football has produced. It is worth remembering that Arsenal are loaded with talent up top.
I have to say I'm quite encouraged with the way that Liverpool started this game. I know it's very early days, but I certainly look up for the fight, which you would expect them to do. The confidence in the team must be sky high.
These two sides are teams that have set themselves up beautifully in first halves of Premier League games this season. That's a ball for Saka, and he's got away from Andrew Robertson, and he scores. Well, it was a doubt whether or not he'd even play today. The impact from Bukayo Saka is immediate. Arsenal lead.
Well, just as I'm saying that Liverpool have made a real sound start. The long ball isolates their fullback Andrew Robertson one-on-one with Saka, and that's why he's so vital for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka, he's a goal threat. He's got the pace to run in behind you, and just cuts back on his left foot, and it's a goal that Scottish fullback, Scottish captain, will not want to really see again. He should be doing a lot better.
Merino's touch isn't a good one, and the effort was from Salah, and it just bends away a little too much to deny Liverpool a leveller.
Well, mistake by the Spaniard here. Lets it run underneath his feet. Mohamed Salah, hitting it like that, it's always bending away. It was worth an effort, in all fairness. Probably feeling as it got to hit the target. Well, it does well in the end, Partey, because he kind of loses the flight of the ball from Virgil van Dijk.
Can Liverpool, as they have done so far this season, do something from a set piece? Alexander-Arnold tees it up, and in by Virgil van Dijk, and Liverpool are level, and they have scored from a set piece again. Whatever they're doing on the training ground, they're doing it right. Set piece special from Liverpool.
Well, it was Arsenal that really have the reputation for their set pieces and set plays, but it's Liverpool that get the goal, and it's a lovely little corner. It's a lovely little flick by Luis Diaz. He gets in front of his man. I think it's Kai Havertz at the near post. He just gets in front of him. The slightest of touches, but then you've got to react behind him. and it's Virgil van Dijk that reacts the quickest, so he's not going to miss from there. Liverpool back on level terms.
The skipper for Liverpool, to mark his 100th game as captain, levels the game.
Lovely little corner, wasn't it? Obviously worked on it in the training ground. All credit to Luis Diaz. He makes that run and gets the flick, and then it's all about the reactions for the people behind. Oh, that's a cheap free kick again. The referee's buying all of these. It's yeah.
So 1-0 to the Arsenal didn't last long, and now it's their turn to try and do something from a set piece. Again, the movement is from back to front, and it comes all the way across, where in the end it's almost a free attempt on goal. And Liverpool escape, and not exactly by the skin of the teeth, but my oh my, it was worrying for them. Havertz, that's for Saka. Rides the challenge of Robertson.
Well, Andrew Robertson is having a little bit of a hard time against Bukayo Saka.
Konate in the way of the ball for Trossard. On by Merino. Trossard's ball. Horrible one for Konate to deal with, and he's not quite able to do so. The ball is still loose, and Kai Havertz. Well, Arsenal want a penalty. Anthony Taylor has waved away the appeals for now. And Liverpool have a goal kick as we stand currently. What's going to come next? Well, I'd imagine nothing. Saka. Van Dijk away. Rice. That's a foul by Luis Diaz. Had a swing through, caught Thomas Partey. Rice tees it up, and they're so good at it. It's Mikel Merino who comes flying through the crowd and sends the ball crashing home. It's another one for Arsenal set-piece coach to tot up to his tally. Arsenal are back in front just before half-time.
Well, you can't say it wasn't coming. Liverpool were under severe pressure there. It's all been Arsenal for the last 15-20 minutes or so, and he attacks it really well, does Merino.
It looks onside, and it is an Arsenal goal. Here's Konate. Arsenal retreat, looking to hold on to their lead. Lovely ball, McAllister's header. Saved by David Raya. It's on now to Jones. Better from Liverpool. Positive from Liverpool. Is their end product from Liverpool. Gakpo will try again. Partey in the way. Havertz turned blind, turned into trouble. Liverpool won it back. Ryan Gravenberch, boom. But wild from the Dutchman.
Well, it was off an effort. He won the ball really well and then strode forward and could maybe just taken it a little bit further. Chooses to take the shot, but it's a wild effort in the end. Outside his right foot, always going wide.
It was Szoboszlai and Martinelli. Certainly competitive out there, and it breaks for Merino, and the strike in the end is by Havertz, which he just had to have a swing at.
It's a little bit bobbly as well, isn't it? He does well to make the strike, but it was never on target. It was never troubling Kevin Kelleher.
Saka takes it nicely. Lewis Skelly, Martinelli. We're on a different level today, Konate. Absolutely played football from another planet. Here's Alexander-Arnold. Off goes Nunez. Goalkeeper goes home. Nunez, Salah, goal! Outstanding from Liverpool. typical of Liverpool. They go from one end of the field to the other in the blink of an eye, and Mohamed Salah levels the game.
Well, fantastic from Liverpool, it has to be said. And that's everything that Liverpool are good at. Absolutely, 100% everything that Liverpool are good at. Fantastic interception by Kanate initially, and then it's a wonderful ball by Trent Alexander-Arnold, and the combination of the two front players, Darwin Núñez and Mohamed Salah, outstanding. You just wondered with Darwin Núñez, could he find Mohamed Salah? It's not the easiest ball in the world to find him. He does, and then it's right on his left foot, and well, who would have backed against Mohamed Salah scoring from there? Not many, and he finds the bottom corner. Liverpool back on level terms. Fantastic goal from their point of view.
Salah. It's ballooned up off Trossard. Good toe from Lewis Skelly. So it's a Liverpool throw. Has to be. And Mohamed Salah's goal for Liverpool coming in the 81st minute. Now we're inside the final 5 minutes, and Havertz is able to move the ball on for Nwaneri. Now Trossard and Havertz. It's a lovely stand to the far post, and Curtis Jones gets in the way of Gabriel Jesus.
Well, we haven't seen Arsenal as an attacking threat for like quite some time, but this is like danger. It's an acute angle. I don't think Gabriel Jesus can manage to get that back on target. If he did so, it was exceptionally well done.
And so they all set up very deep again. And Liverpool have to find a way to deal with it. The movement comes now, the delivery comes deep, and a good header by Gravenberch. Gabriel Jesus, lovely step. Great hands, Quaveen Kelleher. Well, it'll never go down as Liverpool's classiest, almost culture performance, but my oh my, when they needed to find the fight deep down inside themselves, Arne Slot's men did so, training twice at the Emirates to Arsenal. Liverpool kept on coming back, and who else other than Mohamed Salah would ride to the rescue to earn them a point. It's on as even at the Emirates. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2.